Native American Character Traits, created by Nikki Turco. Native Americans use many of the character traits that we learn in our Character Ed program. Through this video, you will see a reflection on how the Native Americans use these traits. You will also be asked to do a writing assignment at the end of the video. Remember, you have success within. It's up to you to bring it out.
Native Americans live together in groups of people called tribes. These groups share a common way of life or culture. In North America, there were once over 600 different tribes. Today there are fewer. Many of these tribes still carry on the traditions of their past.
The philosophy of a lot of Native American cultures, ancient cultures, is that we move in unison with the land. We're not above it. We're not better than the land itself. We're a part of what we look at as a great circle of life.
The ancient ancestors of the Native Americans lived in harmony with the land. How they built their homes, how they made their clothing, and what they ate depended upon the nature of the land around them and what animals and plants could be found there. From the Kwakiutl tribe of the Northwest Coast to the Dakota Sioux tribe of the Great Plains, the cultures of the Native American people are as rich and varied as the land on which they live. Binding these people to each other is a deep respect and love for the land. The Native American people did not believe that they owned the land, but rather they lived with the land, taking from it only what they needed. They continue their traditions, teaching their language, their music, and dances to their children. This is how they preserve their culture.
Our Character Ed words are respect, integrity, responsibility, citizenship, compassion, resilience, tolerance, commitment, and accomplishment. Respect, showing regard for the worth of someone or something. Integrity, steadfast adherence to a strict code of moral, ethical, or artistic values, to consistently be truthful, sincere, and fair, keeping one's word. Responsibility, taking care of oneself and others, to carry out a duty or task carefully and thoroughly. citizenship, respectful devotion to one's country and or school. Compassion, showing concern or sympathy for others. Resilience, the capacity to successfully manage high levels of change. Tolerance, consideration for the individual differences, views, and beliefs of other people. Commitment, the obligation or pledge to carry out some action or to support some policy or person. Accomplishment, pride and appreciation for attaining one's goals.
Grandmother's lessons taught me to hold on to what is good in life, even when life changes. At first, I didn't know what she meant, but she told me that eventually, people from the new lands would come to this country and many changes would take place in the world of the Native Americans. And Grandmother was right. There were changes when the new people came to this country, but the Native Americans held true to their beliefs and traditions because they knew what was good in life, and they passed that goodness down to their children.
Now that we have seen how the Native Americans used the character traits, you will have a writing assignment. Your first option is to tell how you feel the Native Americans demonstrated the different character traits. Your second option is, after learning more about the character traits and seeing how the Native Americans demonstrated these traits, how can we better demonstrate these traits in our world today? You need to pick one of these writing topics and write in your writing spiral.
Oh.